as the betting favorite. Griffin, 1 inch taller at 5'11". We highlight the welterweight debut in the UFC. For the veteran Chris Curtis, reached just about the same. Right now, the spotlight goes on Max Griffin, the action man Chris Curtis. Curtis is in black in his UFC welterweight debut.
Looks smaller, but he doesn't look as small like some of the guys he fought recently. I mean, you're watching him, and he is, I don't know, 5'10" max. Being in there with Brennan Allen, Top Love, and Bob Walker, those guys are max at this weight cut. And if he's watching Buckley go down to 170 down that he had, he must feel like he can try to find that same level of success of being that they fought.
Boxing heavy approach. You know, it's always the task he had at 185 to close the distance, and it's a lot easier with these slightly smaller guys.
And he's just kind of walking Griffin down, or at least trying. Griffin's trying to keep him off with a lot of things, but he's not necessarily throwing anything to really put Curtis on notice.
This Curtis fought on season 2 of Dana White's Contender Series, had an amazing win, but didn't get the contract. He then went and fought 10 more times. Remember his UFC debut, short notice, he knocks out Bill Hawes. A month later, knocks out Brendan Allen. So all of a sudden, he's a player at 185. That's the victim of his own success in terms of weight class and staying up there for so long. His first welterweight fight was
It hurts so bad. It might be worse than it's great. That's the word.
Right. You got some time on, man. Take a minute.
I'd rather you literally just hit me directly on.
Just watch your strikes, all right? Be mindful, all right? You ready?
Yeah.
Back to blue. Back to red.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, red. Go red, blue. Time. Ready? Fight.
full restart.
I like this
Side and everything.
This guy's very in control. Who's his name?
Justin Brown.
Yeah, he's one of my favorites. Problem is, Chris hasn't thrown anything yet, and we're 2 minutes into the fight. I mean, he's thrown how many strikes?
8 strikes total, connected on 1.
Yeah, neither has really fully engaged yet. I feel like they're kind of figuring out this distance in the open stance.
Right, opposite stances. Curtis complaining on an eye poke.
It wouldn't be a Chris Curtis fight without something weird.
Griffin getting busy.
Nice job by Max Griffin. Back off. Allow me to take the lead. I will take the lead. He's cut. And he's cut. Curtis is cut from that.
It's another stiff jab.
That happened during the
right hand.
eyeball fight, if you remember.
Yeah, it ended the fight in a no contest against Bob.
A lot of times that's that southpaw conventional stance. When they crash, they come together, and if you don't watch your head, that could happen.
Lower left of the screen, there was the clash of heads, right side of the head of Max Griffin.
You're going to be careful circling toward the left side of Chris Curtis.
And also, Griffin's got to throw and not throw almost as if he's like, almost like fear. He almost like finishes when he throws.
He always has this
He's very tight.
kind of, I think that's pretty typical of Max.
Oh, there it is.
It's hard to kind of let nice job of fighting behind that lead shoulder. It allows him to kind of stay in this tricky boxing range.
Nice right hand.
But it's harder in the open stance because that lead shoulder doesn't completely cover you.
Nice right hand there by Max Griffin.
Curtis trying to close him down. Griffin to his right. Curtis had him against the fence for a minute. Coming up on 30 to go in round one.
And Max is responding.
He has a great heavyweight as well. So the plan they talked about, keep it moving laterally.
Double underhooks for Griffin. Now Curtis fights his way off the fence, tries to land a knee on the break. One final glory round two coming up. UFC contract, season 33 every Tuesday on ESPN 2, ESPN Deportes, and ESPN Plus. Just any episode you watch on ESPN Plus. These guys were talking that whole time across the octagon before the start of round two. It was a slight clash of heads, and that is kind of a nasty cut on the right eyebrow of Chris Curtis that they tend to see.
Yeah, that's a big one, actually. Eric Nixick was asking Chris Curtis for more offensive flow. They want to throw in that left kick in these situations. As Griffin is drifting out to his right, they want him to shut the door with the left high kick.
Sticking and moving effectively.
And because he's moving so much.
Big right from Curtis may change this.
Because he's moving so much, he's getting to the target a little faster. This is very stationary, very flat on his feet. Because he's boxing so much, it's hard to get. He's always got to get started. If he moves a little more, it'd be easier to get going.
And now you see Griffin circling mostly to his left. Look in the first round, he was going to his right. And has a high kick and follows it up. Curtis then spills and gets him off balance.
Nice job by Chris.
Turn it into a dogfight.
But this is what Chris needs. Make it ugly. We've seen him do so well in these types of fights.
It would seem like Curtis is the more powerful puncher. I mean, not just spending time at middleweight, but you can see the way that he sits down. The benefit of Max moving, like you said, he's getting started faster, but when Chris sits down on a punch, the field of a lot of
Curtis has unheralded experience, but this is just his 11th UFC appearance. This is his 45th pro fight. Big swings for Curtis again. And now Griffin seems to be slowing down just a bit. Nice counter combination, though, for Max Payne.
But he can't slow down. If he slows down, it becomes more accessible to Chris Curtis. And that is a problem for him. That might be the first kick Chris Curtis gets all fight.
Eric was calling for that left kick, but might not be something Chris loves throwing.
Griffin gets a head kick up. Curtis kept the guard there to block it. First real grappling in the fight.
Chris said he headbutt him again. But Curtis needs to not react. Even if that happens, every time, Max is taking advantage of it.
Curtis landed a nice combination. Griffin was right there to respond. Final minute of round 2. Sensing that Curtis might have some big moments in the final seconds of the round. Instead, he locks him up along the fence. Griffin able to slow things down.
Great bounce back on by Chris.
Third and final round coming up. Third and final round between Chris Curtis and Max Griffin. Big response in round 2 for Curtis. Could all come down to these final 5 minutes. Griffin moving forward. The fight has largely taken place here with Curtis trying to close the distance. Pin Griffin down so he can land some power punches.
I think Griffin's corner's onto something there. They're telling him to throw in his punches and his high kick anyway, because Curtis shells up whenever he goes. But if you just keep punching, it doesn't matter if he's blocking. You're still putting damage on those arms, especially with the kicks.
Seemed like Griffin might have been feeling the gas a little bit in the corner in between rounds as well. Was trying to slow his breathing right before the round started. But when you think about how much more distance he has been traveling on the outside of the octagon compared to Chris, who's been, for the most part, stuck in the center here. I mean,
You expect him to be more fatigued.
yeah, Griffin's running 5K out there.
I think at this range, Max should be kicking higher. Right here, yeah, like that. Just more of this. Until Chris decides he wants to go kick at him. Oh, nice body shot.
Body. Extended that combination.
I'm counting the days I have been walking. Can't seem to find any door.
This is where Chris does his best work. In close. Chris got to let the hands go right here.
I was gonna say, he's got to let it go, though. And we've seen this at times from Chris, right, where there's just a slight hesitation where he's looking for the perfect shot.
Yes, he said that.
That's the volume. Sometimes you just got to throw it.
Well, Max Griffin needs to throw too, because again, like you said, Chris is going to be looking for the big one. But you can just keep putting points on the board. Like just throwing punches, kicks, just putting stuff out there to be judged. Like right here, there should be nothing happening.
Griffin loaded up on that body shot. Kind of unorthodox attack with a nice jab. Curtis forced to respond.
But as you said earlier, Law, it's just more impact with Curtis throws.
Well, Curtis wants this phone booth fight, right? Like, he loves the dirty boxing.
Oh, body shot.
Curtis is starting to have an effect with these combinations.
That right body shot was nasty on Griffin.
Oh,
He's starting to be surgical.
Picking them apart.
Under 2 to go.
Griffin's got to get on the move again and put something between him and Chris.
Corner wants speed.
Over 2.5 rounds. That was expected in this one. These two very durable, tough to put away, experienced.
I want you to see what I see in us. Something so real. Something so real. I want you to see that this is love.
Griffin trying to club his way back into it.
And how will we ever know the love will ever grow without trying, without trying? And how will we ever see if we are meant to
Griffin
be?
trying to keep on this lateral movement here, but he's really starting to slow down. Chris tracking him.
Powerful the right for Curtis that time. Punches are still quick from Curtis. The striking numbers very even in this final round.
I think it'll come down to impact, right? Like Max is landing. Chris is landing. Just the responses.
And you can see that Curtis is indeed the fresher fighter. I mean, it made that look easy.
More of that if you're Max Griffin. Throwing high kicks. Because that looks good to the judges also. When you lay there and big punches, that does look great to the judges.
Final 10 seconds in what's been a barn burner of a fight between these two, and a swing right to the final horn. Chris Curtis, officially a UFC welterweight, believes he's done it up in rounds 2 and 3.
Round, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. Anthony Minette scores the contest. 29-28, Griffin. Derek Cooley has it. 29-28, Curtis. And Mike Bell scores the contest. 29-28 for the winner by split decision, Chris
Don't have time to celebrate Chris Curtis in the octagon, but well done in the welterweight debut.